Hello everybody. Remember when last tour when it was Christmas in Norway and it was cold and we barely started. Now we finished and we're going to show you our van.
That's great, Nick. Tim. Now, what have we done in the van here that we've changed in the front of the van?
We put this here.
Okay, so everybody, that was
that was the part of the wall, like the insulation of the wall, that was back there, and we just wanted more room here. It was a lot of more room up here before, but we just thought we didn't really need it, so we put this thing here.
Okay, it was open space, so we used we had a partition, a metal partition, and that was actually part of that partition. So we took that off, cut it up, and we fitted it in the top.
Yeah.
Sorry, all the motorbikes are pouring past here. It's a Saturday morning.
Yeah, Saturday morning.
Okay, so that's the front. We've got these little curtains up, which we've
these are just so when you're going to sleep you just have some privacy. You just shut those up.
you just close them up. Yeah. Okay, shall we go into the back and show what the back looks like?
So inside the van,
Tim, I think when we get inside, let's explain first where we keep the water and how much water we got.
so we got 80 liters of water in these two cabinets here. It's very nice to have that much water because when you're in a van, you use a lot of water to wash dishes and wash fruits and shower and everything. So it's nice to have
80 liters.
all these jugs. It's like 20 liters each.
And to me, this one here,
Yeah.
this one we've got a pump, so we can. The one in front of it supplies the water to this sink, and when that runs out, we're able to just pump straight from this one into that one. We do use a siphon method as well to fill up the tanks, but there's 80 liters there. Plus, we carry another
16 liters in just normal bottles.
Bottles, yeah.
Like that big. And
Okay, Tim. So, and then we've got what do we?
we got a
cook on?
propane. What is it?
Gas
Gas cooker.
yeah.
And in here is our gas bottle.
Yeah, we keep the gas in there.
And
There's a top where that's a piece that we put in, eh?
that's the piece. We just store clothes up there.
That's our clothes.
And it's a nice little piece of storage. Here's the Max ear fan I was talking about.
Yes.
And we've got some lights up there.
And then what's that cabinet on top keeps all our?
This is the kitchen cabinet.
It's got all the food in it.
All the food.
And then what about those towels at the back there, Tim?
These tiles.
They all stick.
Yeah, they aren't real tiles because they would be very heavy. So we just got the stick-on ones, and they look good.
Yeah, they do the job, eh?
They do the job.
And and the other cupboards, the ones under where you're standing.
Under here, this is where we keep all our kitchen stuff.
And the toothbrushes and toothpaste.
This is here.
And then we've got the drawer there for.
And then we have this here to put books and
That's
stuff.
your schoolwork, eh?
Yeah, my schoolwork.
Easy to
We
get
can
to.
get like all this stuff. Now we got the drawer. I'll just open it up this way. It's easier.
Okay, that's the drawer just to keep. All
Yeah, just to keep this.
knives and forks.
Knives
okay.
and forks and stuff. So that's pretty basic.
And
We
then
got this bar here
yeah.
to like hang stuff.
Yeah. And then we've got the spices underneath, eh?
This bar to. We got these here.
Just
up
the screw
here.
on, eh?
And
And Timmy, we've got another cupboard here as well. What's
yeah.
under?
the little
Yes.
the little cupboard.
It's just
Yeah, we
books
keep
and boxes and
like our pump for the wheels in case
yeah.
they
And also your climbing gear
My climbing gear
is in the corner,
yeah,
in the back
yeah.
corner. So we've got all the climbing gear there. And okay, let's carry on. We've got another. So this is our kitchen.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to come in so we can get a better idea of it.
We
So
got
that is
a spice rack.
that's
Got
the
a spice rack here.
okay. And Tim, this kitchen cupboard, these worktop. That's what did we get? Where was that from?
We bought this from somebody. I had a table.
Yeah, and we cut a table up.
And cut a table out of it.
Yeah.
And it was used here too.
So we matched this one. So we've got we've got an 80-litre fridge.
Yeah, 80
inside
litre
here.
fridge.
Okay, so there's the fridge. It doesn't have a freezer, but we've found we haven't had a great need for that. And then Tim, what have we got? We've also got our Chinese heater.
It's a Chinese heater. Even though it's Chinese, it works. So that's good. That's very good.
That works very well.
And we got this here.
That's
that monoxide
yes,
detector.
that's a
Does it work perfectly?
Yeah, no, you don't have to push the button. No, we don't know. You love pushing the button. Okay, and the heater is underneath that bench.
Here.
Well, we won't do that just yet, big boy, but the heater is under there and there's storage space there. And that we've got. Now, all the material, Tim, this flooring that's down.
This flooring was from somebody. I had a leak in the floor and just wanted to get rid of it. So.
They were replacing their floors, and they had a problem, so they were just ripping up their floors, and they were throwing this out. So we managed to get hold of that.
And this we got out the dump.
Yes, all this
pine,
all this wood that you see all behind Timmy here, all of that. All of this here, all of this. We got, this was actually at one of the timber yards. They put their that wood they don't need into bins, big bins, and they discarded. We managed to climb in there in wintertime, freezing, slippery, snowy. We got all that wood out. All the other tongue, this TNG we've got around the sides, the TNG up at the top here.
And this here.
Yes, those obviously we bought. We pay, but most of the stuff we got pretty good, like the table was going for very little, and we managed to cut all that up.
And then we also have this to put like sprays, some smidge, because we don't want to get, mosquitoed.
What's those little things that
and then we've got a couple other things in there, like a flashlight.
Okay, Timmy, now let's go through what we did here. These benches, we didn't want like a bench. We wanted like a sofa to so you could like sit in comfort. Hey? We just didn't want some of these vans have got these little benches and they're not comfortable. This was a couch, our couch, which we dismantled. So these seats, these cushions are from that couch, so they're very comfortable. And underneath there we've got storage space as well. We just keep stuff. And
also.
But now.
And can I say something? Also, where you're sitting, you've got like outlets where you can charge stuff, and we got this thing to show us how much volts the solar panels up there is pumping. We got 13.5 now, and it doesn't go below 12. Okay,
so we don't have as points like Timmy says. We've got those there. We've got at the back there as well, and then we've also got over here. Timmy, we've got to mention this is our extension ladder. We've got this, and we use that. We'll show you why we use it, but we'll show you just now. But this is also nice to use if you want to clean the panels. So we keep it here, it's strapped on, and then there's one.
Can I show?
We've got another point over there,
point here,
which we can access. Right now, Tim.
And this here is the solar panel for those lights. These here.
Yeah, the little fairy lights that we've got.
They're very nice.
Yeah. Now, let's tell them. People might be wondering what we've got at the back there. We've actually got a shower.
Okay, so
now. This is a small van, and what we've tried to do is put everything into it, but at the same time make it comfortable, make it like a little home. So we had to have somewhere where we could wash in. So we actually did make this. It's got a cold water shower in there. We actually did have plans for hot water, but that just didn't work out so well. So we actually heat water up in the evenings into a bucket, and then we put it into here. Now we're going to just show you the shower. Timothy, open that. You take the cushions, just come off.
Yeah, and a bonus is with these cushions, you can lie on them on the top. Yeah.
Okay, so we're just going to show you something and then we'll show you it completed. Okay, now what we do during the day, inside this area, which is, we're going to show you, we've removed everything, is the washroom, and there we store all our linen. So everything stores in there, as well as our portable toilet.
And our mosquito nets goes in there.
Yeah.
And
okay, Timmy, what I'm going to do is let's show it up, okay?
Okay. Once we taken the linen out of the shower room, we have the toilet here, and this here doesn't supply us with hot water, but it does work. It's like a little cold water tap you can shower.
Timmy, now we do have a little one of these portable, and I can promise you this is worth every cent. That it's light, it's easy to operate and easy to use. Okay, so there's our shower.
So that hole, all the water in the shower just goes down that hole, and we don't have to worry about it.
No, and then the top here.
This is where we hang the shower curtain from, to have some privacy and not have the water splashing everywhere. So this is the shower with its curtains up. It's pretty nice in here. You just shower, you have the bucket down there, and you just pour. We have a little jug, we put the water in and you just pour it on yourself.
Okay, so that's where we can wash and clean up, and it works beautifully. These here, this is just on the top, it's a metal sheet with magnetic hooks, and we have this here so we don't cut ourselves. Yeah, it's just a okay. So that just when we finished showering, we just disconnect all of this. This all just comes off. We fold it up and we'll hang it up to get dry. And okay, big boys. So we've shown them that. We're going to just quickly put all that back together.
So this is it all. We put all the stuff down there.
And it's all finished and packed up.
Yeah, it's all packed
and
up.
And this little curtain. Let's just show the people where that goes, Timmy.
This can hang up there.
Okay, so what we do is this one just hooks in here and hooks in here. There's our curtain. Okay, now the next thing is a bed. We'll show them one of our beds, and
we actually have two beds.
This converts, huh?
Yeah, this converts, so you have all the space here, you know.
Okay, let's show them how that happens.
We're just going to show you the storage space here, and we've got the diesel heater here.
That's the diesel heater we've got, and it works really does work well. And it also acts as a storage.
Yeah, storage. We've got our metal detector. We've got gas bottles.
Yeah, and then on the other side, Timmy. Yeah, what?
On this side, this is also storage actually. This was going to be gas for the hot water, but then it didn't work very nicely, so we just got this extra.
Spare.
Yeah, spare actually.
Okay, Timmy. So what we're going to do now? Let's show them how we convert this space into a bed in a few quick moves. Okay, first we put all our slats back into place. And then we've got some spare ones, which Timothy's going to set out now.
That's how they fit in the slats, and all we need to do now is push.
Okay, so
the cushions on.
Those are the cushions from our couch. Just going to get them into place.
So the back ones, these ones here were specially made to fit in there, and also were specially made to fit.
Okay,
here.
what we're going to do, you're right, Tim. Look, we've got these cushions now.
Yeah.
These are the ones that we would be sitting on normally. So if we bring these ones at the back, they were cut, we designed them specially to fit into this area.
Yeah.
So we just put one in there.
And that.
Just have to take this out the way. It fits in there.
It's in there.
And
I'll put on top of that.
okay, so now that is simply turned into a bed or into a couch to sit in the evenings to watch a video, but it can make quite a comfortable bed. So we're going to just put all that back together again. It doesn't take much to do.
Now we converted it back to
in 2-2s, eh, Timmy? It doesn't take, it's very quick. Yeah.
Very quick. Yeah.
Now you're wondering where we have where we eat and where Timmy does his schoolwork. Okay, Timmy, show where that is.
So basically, it's you just
Just disconnect on the other side. Timothy would always choose the hard side to start with.
yeah, kind of. But
It just clips on there, Tim.
there, perfect.
Okay.
So first,
Just slowly, you don't have to rush.
then you get the leg out.
That's just the leg, yes. And we've got this little thing which just goes up.
That little guy.
Table just simply fits in here.
And then you just put that down there.
That just goes to keep it steady.
And then you get the leg. And it goes like this. And we have a nice little fitting here for it to go in. And that should be good.
Okay, so here's Timmy at his table, and it doubles up for a poker table as well, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
we play poker some nights.
Or games or anything. So that's the table. You might be wondering where we sleep and how we sleep. Well, the secret's up there, and we're going to show you that right now. Now, we've got the section that we have showed you with a converted at the bottom, which you can use as well. But what I've put in is 4 of these actuators, linear actuators, yeah, and they run independently. So you can, I have actually got 4 switches. It's just down at the back here, hidden behind this ladder. There are 4 switches here. Okay, so here are the 4 switches that we've got. Each one actuates, will activate one of those actuators. Now, the 2 at the back and the 2 at the front do run at different speeds. Okay, I just want to show you, I've placed these actuators in the spots that I've done. Now, when I put the tabletop here, I wanted to extend it right out. And you'll see on the bed I've got these little wheels. They run in a rail on these wooden columns I've got. Now the actuator, I've got this one on the edge of the cupboard there, and this one is where the fridge is on top. So these 2 are actually set back from the actual bed itself. Now if you get onto this bed and you put weight on here, what's going to happen is going to lift the back up. So what I've done, I've got these little blocks. They just give you extra security. So when this bed comes down, it'll sit on these. I'm just going to bring those down.
And this is how it looks like when the bed is done and ready for the night.
So we've got, what's nice about it, that some nights you might be parked where the ground's a bit uneven. What's nice about that, with these actuators, if the front of the car is higher than the back, I just elevate those back actuators and it'll level off the bed. So it just means switch in, lift up, and then we've now, even though the car's not level, the bed will be level. And that's what's nice about this.
And we got this cute van on
the bed
Duvet.
linen. Yeah.
Okay guys, I think that's
Timothy want to show one
and then
thing as well.
one more thing.
There's one
This
more
is
thing.
matching this. And it's got a Christmas tree on top of it too. That's what's good.
Okay, Timmy,
Yeah?
let's show everybody. This is also an important part, and when you live in these vans, as I said, you want it to be your little home, so it's got to be comfortable, it's got to be something that you could live in for long periods of time, and it's got to be yeah, you want to feel at home. Now we've got a lot of windows all over, and you've got to close them up at night time. They are tinted, but once the lights are on, it does shine right through.
So we got these here. These are for the little windows.
Okay.
Those windows. And we got the big ones for the big side
Yeah,
windows.
I'm going to explain. Annette and myself, what we did, and this was something we got off the internet. So this wasn't anything. This was not our design. And this chap who showed it on how he did it on the internet, it really, you just can't beat it. Now here it is. This is a fabric. Then just behind this fabric, you've got a what they call a foilet or something. It's a silver bubble.
Like a bubble wrap.
Yes, but it's silver. And then in between that and the next layer, you have. All I can really explain it. It's similar to a cardboard box, the corrugated type, but it's made out of quite a heavy duty plastic. You can buy them, I would think, at most of the hardware shops. It's similar also to the one that if you were to look at an estate agent's board, it's got that same plastic with the corrugated. And then we've just used a tape on the edges. But Timmy, just careful. All I've done here, it fits into the back quite nicely, and we just hooked it up here, so this comes off. Now, Timmy, just hold those ones there for me. No, the ones so they don't fall out. Now, I've just put a magnet at the top here, and these will just simply fit against the window. I think you need it. Okay, so it just fits into that area. The magnet that I put, very similar to the one, well, actually exactly the same as the ones up there. And then I've just got these little magnets. You can buy them loosely. They just
clip on there, and then the ones come down like that.
So that's how simple that fits in there. And then the same with the long ones.
And
Now these two, we don't have to put them in, but they just slide on the side windows. They fit in very well. Okay, and there is this this flex that I think is whatever it's called. I'm not too sure, but yeah.
And on the other side, you put this tablecloth, outdoor tablecloth, so it can deal with a bit of moist, and also it doesn't get moldy.
Yeah, you don't get any mold or mold on it.
Also, it's a bit more decorative to have that on the side facing in.
And they work very, very well. They, if on a hot day, I can promise you now the glass will be very, very hot, so you can hardly touch it. And on the inside of this, it will be, there'll be no, you won't actually feel any heat at all. And this is going to take this one, you're going to try and just put that one up, don't it? Okay, so that just fits in there. It's just cut to fit. And what I have
put
done,
a little screw up here so that it's not going to fall back out. Let's just put like that.
just tucks in.
And
Yeah,
there
just
it
fits
is.
snug. We've got like a little tag on the bottom there too. When we want to undo it, we just can pull it out. Yeah. Okay,
And
so
voila,
that,
well,
yeah,
we put it back out.
that's the screens.
Just through the back.
So this is where all the electrical happens. These are the 300. What's
Lithium
it?
battery. Yeah, 300.
lithium.
It's 300 hours of,
Lithium.
and it's the 3 lithium. They're really well worth it.
And this is a counter to see how many percent you have. Always 100%.
It stays. Yeah, this is, sorry about the mess. I did it, and I'm not an electrician, so it might look pretty scruffy, but it does the job. It works.
And this here is for the side.
For the shore. Yeah,
For the
if
shore.
you're going to, if you need electricity from outside source, you can do that.
We got an inverter. It's a 1000-watt inverter.
But we don't use that.
We don't use that.
And then across this side is just where we got the
We got the pattern. We got
Diesel.
the diesel for the diesel heater in here.
and just some spare hoses,
The hose is your tool.
and then
Here's
that
all your
opens up,
tools
and we just keep the tools in there, and that little piece just fits back down again. Yeah, so it's almost like like a little jigsaw puzzle. It all just goes together. Now, while the door's open, let's just go inside and show them the last part of the van. And I say this is the magic part. Okay, and we've got a window seat, which is perfect to just be able to sit there and enjoy the views on the outside. It's very comfortable. This is was designed for Timothy to just stretch out on and read or use this, but it can be used for anybody.
It's perfect. It's lovely,
Yes.
especially with these views.
And on days like this, when you can just open up the doors and look out.
Thank you everybody for watching this video. Please subscribe, give comments. Bye bye.